G-O-B.
Welcome to another GOB course vlog video. I'm your host, Sons and Guns, here for part 2 of this 18-hole vlog, holes 10 through 18, here at Hocking Hill in Ohio. Midwest, fear the sweetness. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out part 1. Hey, let's just go ahead and jump right into that 10th tee.
Welcome back again. Hole 10, par 5 straight away and then slightly back to the left. Let the big dog eat here as we start out on 10. Playing my standard cutoff left to right into the short grass we go. 3 wood just carrying distance. Struck extremely well. Runs through the fairway into the rough, protecting this green. Bunkers left and right and chunked right to the fringe. Leaving me a bump and run chip with my 9-iron rolling right up next to the flag stick. Leaving me this putt and par. What a great way to start for an amateur. Let's go. Hole 11, par 3. Straight over this creek to an elevated green. Mid-iron approach, gets up and over the trees, playing my standard cutoff. Ends up just a touch short, but that's okay. Bump and run chip to the fringe and rolls on through right down below the hole. Leaving me this long par putt and just to the outside. But a tap-in bogey in the amateur style, always a good thing. On to hole 12, par 4, straight out and then back to the right, water protecting the front side of this green. Tee it high, let it fly, struck extremely well, playing my standard cutoff left to right she goes. Ends up in the side rough. Long iron approach, getting up and over this creek bed to the back side of this green, but in play. Leaving me this Texas wedge putt, gets down next to the hole, just short. But a tap-in par, always a great thing for an amateur. Let's go. Why don't you go ahead and give the video a like. Jumping right into hole 13, par 3, from hilltop to hilltop, over and out of bounds area. Mid-iron approach, struck extremely well. Ends up on the back fringe. Leaving me this long Texas wedge. Swing, swing right on by. Leaving me quite the test for a par on the way back. And boom! Back-to-back pars. Let's go! Jumping right into hole 14, par 4, dogleg right to left. Short hole, but tight fairway. Short iron approach, just getting down to the bottom of the slope. Keeping it in play. And yet another short iron back up to the top of the hill. Right on the surface. Giving me a long look at birdie. Struck extremely well, and it just runs out of juice next to the hole. And boom, that's 3 in a row. Par, always a great score. Right into hole 15, par 5. Straight away, and then straight away again as the trees get more in play. Let the big dog eat, struck extremely well. Right out into the middle. 3 wood just carrying distance. Again, struck extremely well, and it rolls right out into a bunker, protecting the front side of the green. Splash this sand shot, an unfortunate blade to the backside. Bump and run chip back onto the surface, giving me a look at par. Put a good roll on this putt. Track, down next to the hole and right on by. And a tap-in bogey. Amateur style. Always a good thing. Moving on. Right into hole 16, par 4. Straight away and then slightly back to the left. Tee it high, let it fly. Playing my fairway finder right up the left side with a little bit of a cutback. Stays slightly out into the rough. Short iron approach up and over the tree line onto the front side of this green. Giving me a long birdie putt. And track, and again runs out of juice as I go up the hill. But a tap-in par. Can't complain about that. On to the next. Hole 17, par 5, straight away as you can see. Nothing left to do but let the big dog eat and kaboom! Struck extremely well, right out into the short grass we go. Again, 3-wood carrying distance. Struck extremely well, but still end up just a touch short. Bump and run chip gets whoopsie thin. Right to left she goes. Onto the surface though. Giving me this long birdie putt. Track, just to the low. And I get to clean up my par and boom. What a great hole. On to the last. Hole 18, par 3, straight away back to the clubhouse. Mid-iron approach for this closing par 3. Struck extremely well. End up well up and above the green. Giving me a handsy chip on the way back. To the fringe and right next to the hole. With a closing look at par. And just to the low. Tap-in bogey. What a great hole. Great course. Great day.
So, this has been part 2 of this GOB course vlog here at Hocking Hill. Play some good golf, play some bad golf, but all in all, still had a wonderful day. If you've enjoyed this style of content, give it a like. If you want to see more golf content, subscribe to the channel. And as always, thank you for watching. Everyone have a great day.
Why don't you let me know, is Ohio in the Midwest or not? Comment down below. Do you want to know?